For most of my childhood and life, I thought I was going to be some kind of ecologist or go into like wildlife biology. I thought I'd go to the University of Montana. I had it all figured out. And then maybe in high school, my sister went to school on the East Coast. And once she did that, she just told me, you have to come out here. And I thought I would do something like law school. And so it was all very boring. Maybe I shouldn't say that to all the people who are watching who are lawyers. But just the general course of action that most Asian American kids are priming themselves to do, like doctor, lawyer, engineer. That was all in the realm of what I thought I would be doing.
I relate to that because I ended up studying sociology in college. And my parents were like, okay, well, if you're in the arts, I guess you'll be a lawyer. Like you're not studying science,
Yeah.
you're not going to be the doctor. But in my final year of undergrad, I got into journalism school. And that's when my parents were like, okay, maybe there's some talent there. Maybe there's potential. So it took kind of getting into grad school for them to see that. But what did your parents say when you told them you were going to switch over to filmmaking?
So I have a similar story in that it was my last year that I told them that I'm switching to something. Where my journey differs is I didn't get into any film school. So I applied to a bunch of film schools. I was a science guy. I was a biology, ecology and evolutionary bio major. And it was in my first semester of senior year that I made that pivot and said, I want to go to film school. And it was because I took a class that just floored me and changed my thinking. But none of the film schools would take me because I was this biology major, essentially. So I think my parents were doubly worried because they saw that, first of all, I was moving away from this science stuff. And then secondly, obviously, I'm not good enough to even get into film school. So what's this all about? And they just thought it'd be a dream that is going to pass, like a phase that passes.
Now that you're an Oscar nominated director, what are their thoughts? Have they changed a little bit?
Yeah, of course, they changed a lot, and it wasn't because of these accolades. It was when they saw the movie, they responded to it very strongly, and they felt like, okay, there's something here, that he's got something. Maybe like 4 years ago, my mom was still asking me to look up dental schools and asking me if it's not too late for me to go to dental school. So. I've been at it for a while now, and I've just had to kind of leave behind the parental approval element of my psychology because that stuff is tough, especially for a lot of us in the Asian American community.